Hello and welcome back to the Druid's Den. Today I'll be showing my custom outdoor grill and fireplace build I made for my parents. This is what I'm building, just outside the pergola here, so they'll have a nice spot to hang out next to the grill. So for starters, I'll clean this area out. Okay, so now that we have the spot ready, let me show you my initial plan. I used a program online to build a 3D plan for the grill, and I'll be using cinder blocks to recreate it. So the first thing I need to do is create a concrete foundation to build off of. To get it exactly the size I want, I used a cinder block to stamp out where the base will be in the soil. After that, I built a frame with 2x4s to hold in the concrete for the foundation. Next up, I drove some rebar in the 4 corners to add stability, and another 2 longer rebar to help support the fireplace chimney. Next up was pouring concrete, so I wet down the soil and got to spreading. This was tough because I didn't have a lot of room to mix, so it had to be one bag at a time, so it was a bit of a race against the clock to finish before it started drying. Once the concrete was poured and smoothed enough, I placed the first row of cinder blocks in the wet concrete to secure it in place. From there, it was just a matter of following the plan while making sure to stagger the cinder blocks to add extra strength to the grill. After the second row was done, I faced the cinder blocks on both sides inward to create a spot to rest the grill on for cooking. I ended up doing this a second time a little higher also, to create more height options for the cooking surface and the charcoal surface. I didn't worry too much about being neat in this first stage because everything will be covered in stucco when it's finished. One of the hardest parts was threading the rebar through the blocks on the back. I had to climb up a ladder and lift the blocks up over my head to get them on. I used leftover scrap block to hold everything up and in place as I began building the base of the chimney, letting each level dry before moving to the next. For extra support on the front of the chimney, I added a metal bar and also some temporary 2x4s while I let the mortar dry. And here's the last block going into place. So the hard part is done. Now I just need to add some toppers to the cinder block holes and add stucco to finish up. The stucco is a pretty easy step once you get the hang of it. It's just a matter of getting the consistency just right, not too dry and not too wet. I had the best luck scraping it upwards in a curving motion. Here's a look at the toppers I used. I think they're just stepping stones from Home Depot, but they were the perfect size. I didn't add the toppers to the bottom layer because I ran out, but I'll probably add them eventually. And here's a look at the finished product. I think it turned out really nice, and my parents are happy, so I'm happy. It was built as a grill and fireplace, so before I go, I thought I should show it in action. Pretty straightforward as a grill, and to make it into a fireplace, we just grab the grill grate and the blocks off and it's ready to go. Well, I hope this can be of use for any of you starting your own DIY grill. And if you have any tips or comments for future builders, be sure to comment below.
Alright, you're good. Browned to perfection.
I can eat this.
Yummy.
Thanks for watching.